Hey y'all, so welcome to Rockstar, back with another video on my channel, and I want to talk about update on my trading journey. I feel like a lot of my videos lately have been about like moving or drop shipping or all these other things. I want to get back to like trading being the core of my channel, not the core, but like more trading videos on my channel. And today I am finally adding in SMT Divergence. Yes, I was in a trade today on NQ because I switched to NQ, and I was waiting for it to sweep a low, and it did on ES, but it did not on NQ. So I'm actually going to show you that on the chart and on my computer, and I'm going to show you why people do watch too. I've never felt the need to incorporate SMT Divergence in my trading, but I feel like after today, like it was just one of those things where like, it could just stop you from taking a loss, because usually you just wait for your liquidity to be swept. I've never really watched both. I either just traded ES or traded NQ, which is funny because I'm going back to ES because NQ, just you risk more, the moves are more, the ticks are more. So I'm already down. This is my first week trading my own money with the copy trading and funded account. I'm down $300 on my live account and $600 on my funded, because I've been doing double. So I'm gonna go back to like 1-to-1, and it's just been like, it's not been bad. It's only been like, it's been like 4 losses, 2 wins. So I've cut my losses down some. However, it's just like that is gonna add up really quickly. So I'm like, I don't wanna do that. I like that though, but that's what I was telling people on TikTok. Everyone's like, there's no point in trading if you don't have 50K, 10K, 20K, 30K trade with. You don't even need that. I'm trading 1 micro mini NQ, which is the smallest, the least amount of NQ contracts you can trade with. Literally the least. I cannot go smaller than that. And you can easily make 150 to 200 a day, or you can easily lose 150 to 200 a day. So I'm going back to ES, but you don't have to. That's only a 2K account. I'm sure you can do the same thing on a 1K account too. Obviously, you just, if you lose 4 trades, you're done with your account. But you know, you can do that with a little bit of money. Obviously, you can't do that with $500, but you can do ES with $500. So don't get discouraged like if you don't have 10K to trade with. You should just trade with what you have, and it will grow over time. Like everyone's so obsessed with the money and the riches and making 100K, being rich, being a millionaire. Just be able to afford your bills. Just pay your salary. Like a lot of people who start trading maybe not even make a 50K a year salary. 200, 250 a day is almost that already. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, don't shoot for the stars and up on the moon, but like focus on like the little wins of trading, because the emotional and psychology can ruin your trading as well, not just strategy. But yeah, so that's been an update. I still enjoy trading my live account and my funded at the same time, not just the funded. It feels better, like, ooh, I have a chance to like make this money, I could take this out, and or they balance each other out, where like if I lose the real money, I'm like, I still have the funded to get funded, or if I lose the funded, I still have real money to trade with. Like they balance each other out, and they help my emotions be better. I'm gonna show y'all what I'm talking about in the chart right now, what the SMT Divergence looks like and how you can spot it, and I'm gonna just use it for like take profits and or that's really it. I don't really use it for entries or anything, but you can use it for entries, some people do, but I just gonna use it to be like, oh, I was in a trade, SMT Divergence, I probably should get out. Okay y'all, this is my chart. Sometimes I feel like it looks blurry. Oh, why did it do that? We are not on that. We are on the MESU 2024. Okay, so on the 5-minute chart on ES, you see we swept liquidity. This was the take profit. So I took a trade up after this inverse fair value gap to another fair value gap, then caught the downside after this little turtle soup, and then here liquidity sweep. But I was on the NQ, and NQ I was waiting for it to sweep liquidity, and it didn't. We got SMT Divergence, as you see higher, and it reversed. So once I should have seen that on ES we swept, we're reversing, and it confirmed a reversal. So I'm going back to trading ES, but I'm going to be watching both at the same time. For moments like this where on NQ I should have just sold right here instead of waiting for it to sweep the sell side here, and then obviously ES showed it, and then we had a move here, a big move here, and they're just doing the same things. So it's awesome to show. And a lot of obviously gurus do watch both and trade SMT Divergence, and or they just look at both and see which one has better price action that day, and that's what they trade. But I'm gonna stick to NQ, or even like see how like NQ, this got swept a little bit and this one got swept a lot. It just depends on what you're looking for. in your trades. But obviously once these inverse on both, we're going down now. Just little things like that. But just for SMT, for me, I was in this trade and I would have sold. Or if I was on ES, it would have been a great trade. On NQ, it was a losing trade because I did not wait. Or I was waiting and did not just sell. So that's really what I'm adding to my trading strategy, and going back to ES and risking like 20 to make $60 instead of 50 to make 150. Because it's just hard to, with ICT, like I've always said this, it's just really hard to talk about your risk and like know your risk, because your risk is just like whatever the swing high is before your, right after your entry, or right before your entry. So it's like, it could be $50 some days. Like the first trade I took, it was like 60, which is perfect. And the last 2 days, it's been like 90. I also did get in another contract at this swing high, which made my loss bigger. And that's really what messed me up today. But just sometimes you just never know exactly the ticks. Especially I was using one NQ. So sometimes, like, if you waited for market structure shift, you know, your entry was way down here to go to this liquidity versus getting in at the terminal sleep like me. So your stop loss is up here, because technically the market isn't reversing until we get way up here, you know. So you can't really gauge. Like sometimes you're risking a lot more to make what you're risking, like risking 150 to make 150. Sometimes you're risking, 50 to make 150. Sometimes I try to do at least a 1 to 2. It's 150 to make 3, so you're making more. But it's just like when you lose, it adds up quickly. So I'm just going to go back to NQ and ES, and I'm going to watch both and just see how that works and how I like it.